Welcome back to Controlled Chaos, episode number 11.
Living.
Okay, today we're going to be talking about, your pretty recent news right here in the beginning. Well, pretty much throughout this whole thing is going to be like the recent news.
Yeah.
So we want to start off with, Trump, our favorite orange boy.
Our favorite little orange man.
Yeah, so, everybody has been talking about him being put in a peach or, being impeached, as we like to call it. And we want to clear up some things because a lot of people may think that oh, Trump's just already out of office, not president anymore, and all that type of stuff, and nothing's happened to him. But in reality, if you've actually been paying attention and all that, yeah, they got the votes to start the impeachment process, but you know they only got the votes from the House of Representatives so far, and that one was majority what's it called, Democrats. So that was because that's why they were able to win that one.
That's why he was talking shit on Twitter, be like Democrats are good for nothing losers and shit.
Yeah, but they still have to get the vote from the Senate, which is majority Republican. I think it's a majority Republican by two people. I
Like
think
two people, yeah.
Yeah. So they either a few Republicans need to be like, oh no, this man going down, and throw him out, or yeah, that's pretty much it, or he just stays and won't be
Yeah,
projects
but either way, a lot of people think that if he doesn't get impeached, he's gonna run for president, he'll win again. Technically speaking, well, yeah, that's a possibility, but I highly doubt, due to the fact that we're gonna impeach him, I doubt he will win next election. Just because I know people will be like, well, you see how much he fucked up. He was gonna get impeached and kicked out of office, so might as well just not vote for him anymore next year. Unless we have some shitty ass candidates, and I'm at this point, you could give Trump a second chance at this point.
Yeah, because what's it called? If he does get impeached, then he can't get voted for again. So that's kind of cool. But like Kalen said, if he doesn't, then it's almost likely show that a lot of people do hate him. And there has been a lot of Republicans that have come out and been like, yeah, I regret voting for Trump and all that. And I feel like one of the only problems that may stop some Republicans from not voting to impeach Trump, especially in the Senate, would be they don't want to make it seem that damn, we really just elected someone just to hate them and kick them out.
Yeah.
And it just makes them seem that oh, anybody that we put in here we can't even trust because it may just turn into another Trump situation, right? So it's either Republicans just don't they step off their high horse and they're like, okay, we're gonna do what needs to be done and have them be impeached, or don't, and for the sake of their pride say, okay, no, he's staying in office, this is the person we want, when truly that's not what they really want.
But high key, the vice president is still kind of garbage too.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that if Trump gets impeached, we're gonna get Mike Pence.
Pence is garbage.
Mike Pence is kind of a lot worse than Trump.
Yeah.
I think when Trump got elected, a lot of things were being said about Mike Pence, and one of the things that was being said was that he wanted to do electroshock therapy on people and the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
As conversion therapy basically, and how much he just hates people who are part of that community, and he's super white Christian type male who was super conservative, so he's gonna be a lot worse.
Yeah,
than Trump.
honestly, I'd rather have Trump than that nigga. I'd be honest with you.
At the end of the day, he's gonna Mike Pence is still gonna be implying the same things as Trump.
Yeah.
I feel like the only good thing about the impeachment process would be, that Trump can't get elected anymore. That's the only good thing that would come.
But honestly, even if he can't get elected, next year's candidacy line has to be really good for Democrats.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't care about political parties. I'm not into politics like that. But at least because I'm from down being the Democrat because of my family. But I want some good candidacies for the Democrat Party. I really fucking do. If not, then fuck it. At this point, I should be Republican because fucking stupid.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems that a lot of people have been saying, that a lot of the candidates for Democrats are just all over the place, and everything now has kind of been about oh, be the first to elect so and so type for president, oh, our first woman president, our first Arab lady president, or like first first woman black president, first Asian president, or all that type of stuff. And like that gets in the way a lot because it's like oh, some people may just do it because they don't want to be seen bad and be like, oh, you want another old white man
Yeah.
in office and not like this new modern, what's the word, like progressive type person in here, then there's something wrong with you. And it kind of sucks because it's like we either do like some progressive person who may just not be the best, or we get more candidates who can fit the role.
Yeah, fit the role. Honestly, like yeah, like nowadays it's kind of like oh, like do you want to be known as the dude that voted for the first woman, or do you want to do that voted for the other white old guy? And it's kind of like oh, like at this point you're just kind of making people, making society think that it's better that they should think of the first thing instead of the good thing. Because like honestly, I wouldn't mind. I don't care. Like I really don't care. Like whatever. Like I know it's your country. But it's like, oh, you're part of the youth. You need to fucking do this for your country. You'll be fucked up. Look, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I just move to Canada and I'll be fine. It's just like I would rather have an old white Democrat dude that will actually do work, do good for the country, instead of having some like Asian guy or white girl or whatever the fuck not do anything and just bust another Trump except do worse. Like it's I'd rather choose the good over the bad.
Because I've heard a lot of things about like these like new progressive candidates that are running and saying like, okay, yeah, it might be progressive, but a lot of them don't stand out that good, and like they've done stuff in their past, or like they have beliefs that just like aren't that good, and it kind of sucks. And honestly, all we need is just someone who's gonna get the job done. Like
Yeah,
we can worry about progressiveness like another year.
yeah, like we like right now, like everything's kind of going down in the shit because of Trump, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like we just need a good president to actually manage, like basically just kind of pick up the pieces of what Trump did to like
Yeah,
Earth.
everybody just needs to take voting seriously for once. And it's true. People are most likely going to take this next election super serious because after Trump got elected, the like voting polls and all that for like even just like state senators or whatever and all that type of thing, voting polls were packed. Like people
Oh
never
yeah,
expected it to be like that. I remember back in high school, people were volunteering for working at voting polls, and they said like when they were being like showed what they were going to do and like how they would interact with people, they were told that, oh, it's not going to be that many people, it's never that many people, and then when it showed up it was completely packed and no one expected it to be like that, and it was like, whoa, like what the heck just happened, like.
yeah. Like honestly, now it's just more the fact that we've seen like what happens when we just put some like dude unqualified in office, and it's just kind of like yeah, you know what? Now that especially now, because like obviously we're the most of us that were born like in '01, '02, and all like the 2000s, all the early 2000s kids, we're gonna end up being old enough to vote, and it's kind of like now that we're actually been educated, we're kind of like the most smarter ones. Like I like we pretty know what the we should be pretty sure are more qualified to pick people. I'm not saying like, but most of us are. I'm probably not gonna go vote because I really don't give a fuck. But like eventually, I'll probably end up voting if I find a good. If I see a good candidate, I won't vote for shit. I'll be honest. Like I don't fucking care. Move to Canada. I'll fucking go somewhere else. I don't care. I'll go to fucking Mexico. I'll go fuck. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah.
but yeah, moving on from the whole presidential stuff like that, let's go on to like more kind of entertainment wise news and people in the entertainment business. Yes, we have Camila Cabello, an aspiring artist. She's actually a really good singer. I listen to some of her music. It's really good. According to like a bunch of like people that she's apparently racist, quote unquote
Yeah,
racist.
she was called out racist by a bunch of people on Twitter and on the news. So basically, what happened? The old Tumblr posts were found from her account back in like 2012, and people were saying like, "Oh, she's racist because she shared this meme that has the N word or maybe slightly offensive," And sure, like we can see you getting offended and by a meme, and like you have the right to, like no one likes being offended or whatever, but that was like back in 2012, like that was years ago,
Yeah,
like does she still act like that? Do you still see her sharing things like that?
yeah, exactly. It's kind of what they do with Kevin Hart when you follow Kevin Hart's old like tweets and shit, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, look, he's this, he's that." And it's kind of like, all right, look, like let's be honest here. No, none of us are perfect. So like, I've always we're gonna post shit that's pretty fucking offensive.
Especially in our younger years, like what she's still super young, right?
Yeah, she's like in her 20s or something.
I think she's 22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she's super young. Of all places, Tumblr. Like Tumblr back in 2012 was fucking crazy.
Even Tumblr now, man.
Like that's just
I
wild.
remember the whole like thing with Tumblr when it happened that like people were saying that a bunch of like child porn was being found on there or something.
Yeah, like Tumblr's wild. Like Tumblr, like all those like kind of like low like anticipated like apps like that. Like Tumblr, I know Reddit too. Like if you go on Reddit, you can find a lot of shit on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
crazy the type of things you can find on Reddit.
yeah, and like Tumblr is one of those like platforms that came out like when I think when Instagram and like Facebook and all that shit was going off, where they were just kind of like, oh, like let's like Tumblr is basically another Instagram, which is unfiltered, which where a lot of people there would just post like a bunch of gore, a bunch of like racist shit, and it was kind of like a place where they were like, oh, well, look, it's Tumblr, like it's Tumblr, we can do whatever the fuck we want in here, we can post our art, we can post our memes and all that shit. And obviously Camila Cabello, obviously her being young, she was probably into the whole like meme culture or some type of thing like that, where she just was like, oh, I think this is funny. It says the N word. It says nigga. I'm a post it. And like I think it's funny. And then now people that find her, they're like, "Oh my god, like what? How could she do that? Like she's famous now. How could she didn't like clean up her tracks or like she's just a racist for saying the N word?" I'm like, I guarantee you, half those dumbasses say the N word too. They just don't post about it. Like honestly, like the N word's not such a bad word unless he's hard R or like any like even offensive memes. I get it. People get offended because they're a bunch of weaklings. But like it's at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like we're young, we make mistakes. Like don't hold it over someone's head after the career's popping off just to ruin it. Like it's kind of annoying. Like that shit's stupid.
Yeah, like people grow. Like if she still acted in that way, and you saw her like still spreading stuff like that, and actively laughing at it, and going out of her way to post or like repost pictures that she found that are like that again on her social medias, then sure you could be worried and be like, oh, is she like closet like a closet racist or whatever. But you never see her do that. Like she's older now. She knows like okay, like I did that when I was young, but that's not me anymore. Like we all did super dumb stuff when we were young, or found really weird things that funny. We found really weird things funny when we were younger, and it's like we were just kids. Like we didn't know. We were still like super impressionable. We didn't know like the type of like consequences that came with those types of things, or like
Yeah.
how offensive they could be to others. We would just be like, oh, why would you get mad? It's a joke. And it's like, yeah, sure, we can still see it that way. But like, we just have to be able to realize that like, not everybody's going to be able to see it like that. And that, there's going to be a lot of people who, see it offensively or take offense to it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've covered that in a couple other podcasts. We talk about like the offensiveness that people feel and all this other shit. How people are pussies and all that. I'm pretty sure we've covered that. If not, we'll probably save that for another podcast where I can go off about the idiots that I find over internet getting offended over jokes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just kind of dumb to me that like like you see like famous people like and they're like, oh, like now like they're different, they've grown, they realize, okay, like I can't be this, I can't do this, because obviously they're like an idol to people, like once you become like a famous person, singer, actor, writer, author, whatever the fuck you do, it's kind of like once you find a following, it's just kind of like, all right, now I need to act different, because obviously there's like kids that are gonna be like gonna try to follow your footsteps. And obviously, Camila Cabello, like I'm pretty sure even in person, she's like a really nice person. Like on the news and stuff, I don't think anything bad about her. So for people to just bash on her now, calling her a racist because of old like young tweets and like old young like comments like that, it's just kind of dumb. It's kind of like, look, like honestly, I really don't hold it against her for being young and dumb. Like honestly, like, I'm pretty sure you weren't perfect either when you were young.
Honestly, like we never know what's going to happen in the future. Like, maybe in like, like 40 years or whatever, somehow it becomes like really offensive to like ever mention anything about the LGBT community because something just happened and everybody turned on them.
Yeah.
And you can't go back on someone's like Twitter and all that and be like, oh, they were supporting the LGBTQ like back then when it would like people supported it. Damn, they like stuff like that, like dumb things like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb people in this world, and it's like it's honestly not gonna go away. It's obviously, just idiots like that, and it's just like, oh, you just gotta be like, oh, like that's dumb. Like honestly, at this point, but a lot of people just do it for mainly for just the attention grabbing and like the newsing they can get. Like if you're the dude that is like, oh, look, I found this about so and so, and like they're famous, you're gonna get mad clout for everyone to find like racist shit about them, and they'll be like, oh, like what the, like, oh my god, like he found this, oh my god, that's clout for him. And it's just like, oh, like maybe just people do it for clout chasing, or even just for like if you're like a reporter, like for like some like paparazzi, obviously your job is based off digging stuff down and that's how you make your money. And it's just kind of that's why sometimes it's like a 50-50 type of thing. Like honestly, like if you're a reporter like, that works paparazzi, then like it's like cool, like your job literally is to grab any type of information to bash on someone. That is your job.
Yeah.
And like so it's kind of like fuck. But at the same time, if it's just some random internet troll, like it's like what the fuck, like dude, like you're just an idiot at this point. Like if you don't work for like a good like paparazzi thing or anything like that, don't do it. You just look dumb. Like it's annoying.
I know, right? And it's just like it's scary thinking about because it's like, damn, what could I say now? Like, should I just like, just throw myself offline and like just never have an online presence ever? Because like I never know how it'll affect me later in the future.
Yeah, like it's just kind of y'all could kind of factor down because I know like I think something in school I know when I was in school, like teachers would be like, oh, be careful what you like put in public because they can just search up your name at your job and they'll find this shit you've done, and like it's like you think about it and you're just like, but can they really find all the shit I've done? And like shit like this happened where they found like old tweets from 2012 of Camila Cabello and it's like, huh, yeah, maybe I should watch what I'm doing, or at least delete the account or something or do something to kind of help out with that. But yeah, like let's move on to a different topic outside of it's still entertainment world. Our favorite YouTube star boxer champion Logan Paul got
Yeah,
his fucking dick sucking video leaked, bro. Like
yeah.
god damn, what a shocking
I
revelation.
never expected that. I saw it on like online on Twitter, like the news about it, and I was like, "There's no way that's real." Like, I never thought that would like appear or whatever. And like, I searched it up because I was like, I was curious, and I found the video, and I was like, "What?" Like,
Nah, Christian just low key gay, bro. He was just like, fuck, Logan Paul sucking dick. He's like, might as well look at it.
nah, but like, still, man, that thing was crazy, and like everybody saw that and was like, "What the
Yeah,
heck?"
just before this, Christian showed me, and I'm just like, bro, I can't believe that man sucking dick, right? Like, what
I
the fuck?
know, like you look at Logan now and you're like, what have you been doing in your life, man? Like,
Yeah,
what secrets do you have?
like there's a lot of like you never expect like when it comes down to shit like that, you just don't expect people to do it. Like especially like people that come off as a straight alpha male.
Yeah,
Like it's so crazy for just to like one day like you're just on Twitter or like on Instagram and you get then you like notification of like Logan Paul sucking dick and it's like wait a minute like what was he doing and like you find the video you're just like holy shit he's actually sucking that dick like
yeah.
he's sucking it.
You can't like fully see like all the facial features or whatever, but from what you can see in the video, it looks a lot like him. Like,
Yeah, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's just a troll. But
yeah,
like, it looks really.
because I don't know if y'all ever saw it because I don't. It wasn't ever like a big like thing, but I remember seeing it a lot in the meme community where it was a picture of someone that looked like Drake
Oh,
sucking
he's
dick,
fucking dick.
and that blew up a lot. And it turned out not to be Drake, but it looked exactly like Drake.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll turn out something like this, like
I hope
Logan
not.
Paul was like,
I hope not. I hope not. I hope it's actually Logan Paul sucking dick. I'm so hoping it's Logan Paul sucking dick. I bet that'd be like the cherry on top for like all this shit he's done. And it's just like, look, you idiot, you fucking recorded yourself at Suicide Forest in Japan, recorded dead bodies, you fucking picked fight and lost both your boxing matches, and now you're sucking dick. Like, like at this point, your career is just done for. And it's just so funny. It's like, bro, this man passes himself off as such an alpha male. As like he's just straight. He's this. He's that. He's cool. And that man's literally laying down, getting sucking dick. Like what the? It's such a shocking revelation.
I know,
Like
right?
it's just like whoa.
I never expected that to happen this week, man. I thought everything was really calm, like there wasn't much news, and then this happened, and I was like, wait,
Yeah, like you don't expect this type of shit like at all. Like it's crazy. Like one day you can wake up and you're just like one day you just wake up and it's like, oh, let's see what's on news today. And it could be like your favorite artist, like fucking that found like their sex tape was leaked or something. And
yeah,
it's kind of crazy. Like it's pretty cool. Like I know like also like the Logan Paul was the one that got the shit leaked. The baby, really good rapper. He's up and coming right now. I'm pretty sure he's already blowing up right now. But the baby got his dick leaked.
yeah. I don't know much about that one. Caleb knows a lot about that
Yeah,
one,
like
though.
apparently, like I don't even know when it was, but apparently, like the baby got his dick leaked out. And like it's like what the fuck? Like okay, like all right, here, like that's fine, Every once in a while, you get the celebrity that fucking gets their fucking nudes leaked. And I think also Stephen Curry got his
Yeah,
dick
Stephen
leaked.
Curry. Yeah,
ASAP Rocky's sex tape got leaked, and it's just like,
yeah.
bro, what the fuck is going on now?
Like this week, a lot of people like sexual videos have been
Yeah, like it's
like just
crazy.
exposed.
Like actually, think it's a good topic of celebrities using that to their advantage. I was telling Christian how
The
The
Kardashians,
Kardashian,
basically.
Kim Kardashian made a sex tape with Ray J. Ray back then. I know a lot of you youngins probably beat the fuck out of your dick to that. And like it was kind of like whoa, like she did that, but she got mad clout. Like and now she is where she is because like the sex tape gave her clout. And like thinking about it, it's kind of like how people use that type of sexual drive of like men and all that other shit to kind of like be like, hey, like I made a sex tape, or like even males that make a sex tape just for clout, also that to show off like the girls they're fucking, and it's kind of like whoa, like imagine like just one day you're just like in your house with a girl and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna record myself fucking you for clout, and she agrees to it, and then you just blow up because of a sex tape, like it's
Honestly, like when it comes to that type of stuff, you guys got to be careful. Like, sure, like you may want to look at it or whatever, but honestly, like at the end of the day, it's better enough to have it on there. Like you're probably not even gonna look at it that much, and like it's just gonna be stored on there. You're gonna forget, and then someone's gonna be looking through your phone, and be like, "Yo, bro, what the heck is this?" And like send it to themselves without you knowing, and
yeah,
then like they spread it everywhere, and you're like, "Fuck!" Now
yeah.
everybody knows what my dick looks like.
Like, exactly. Like, but like at the same time, there's a lot of celebrities that are use that to their advantage. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I'm about to get famous." Like if it's a girl, it's for females, for example. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a female. I have a nice body. I should expose myself for clout." And they obviously like they make a sex tape and they get like a shit ton of money and this fucking shit because of the clout that they'll have. And like and a lot of people now. Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but a lot of people now, like, like especially like females. Well, I'm not trying to bash on females, just because that's just the way it is. Like a lot of females now, like instead of like actually like getting clout, like the old fashioned way of just like posting, like they're trying to like do shit. Now it's kind of like let's me just make an OnlyFans and just fucking just say I have one. And everyone just buy my shit and I get famous like that.
That Patreons and like becoming like an Instagram e-girl.
Yeah, like a lot of that shit is so common now. And like I'm not saying it's bad, honestly, like dead ass, like I'd probably buy some girls fucking Patreon and OnlyFans if I had the money.
But it's kind of sad, like the type of people who kind of go after it sometimes, because like they be simping hard.
Yeah.
Everybody go watch that. What was it, like episode like 9 that we talked about simping?
Yeah, like it was
Episode 9 is it. We talked about simping. I think it's labeled one of the episodes.
yeah.
One of them's labeled for simping. Go watch it and you'll understand.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah,
it's crazy nowadays how much how like type of like sexual attraction, like sexual themes, how much they can influence a person's life. Like you can be like the most normal kid in the world, but as soon as you record yourself fucking a girl and post it anywhere, like your life is changed. You're just like known as the dude that fucked the girl on camera, and it
honestly,
kind of brings me to the saying. I told this to my girlfriend on Facetime. We were just talking, and I told her. I was like, a man can build 1,000 bridges. Once he fucks a goat, he's known as a goat fucker. And basically, what I'm trying to mean by that is, you can do all. You can be the most famous person in the
you
world.
can solve world hunger
You can
and
you can give Africa
sickness.
water. You can get rain in Africa. But as soon as you fuck a goat, you're known as the goat fucker forever. Like you're known as the goat fucker. Like no matter what you do, everybody's gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, "You're the dude that fucked the goat." Like you're known as the goat fucker. And it's crazy. Like it's like bro, like you can be the most normal like celebrity in the world, and then you make a sex tape, you get it leaked, and you're known as like the dude that fucked this ugly like prostitute, and you got it leaked. You know, it's so funny, and I'm just like, bro, like come on, man, like take care of yourself. You know, if for any of you young women out there, young men that feel like they need to make an OnlyFans and Patreon for views and fucking money, don't. It's just, you can do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but if you're gonna do it, be very very cautious of the
What you want,
people.
what you spread on there, yeah,
Yeah,
and the
and
people.
the people are like gonna come after you because you can be like the prettiest girl in the world, thinking you're the shit, and as soon as you get some weirdo say that sends you your address and your email and your phone number, you're gonna start shitting bricks and be like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck do I do here?" Because
Also, yeah. Wait, you go first.
I was gonna say that because that's fucking weird. Dude. That's pretty fucking true. But
Yeah. Also, girls, remember, don't just record, a sex tape just because he tells you to. Like, if you really feel uncomfortable with it, just be like, nah, fam. Like, we ain't doing that. Like, I ain't trying to have my body exposed. Like, if you don't feel comfortable with that, just like just showing off your body like that with others, then don't do it. Like,
yeah,
it's not for you. It's not for you. You can't have someone force you, and like, because that's wrong.
especially if you're the dude there that tells this girl, "Can I record you?" And don't worry, it's just for me. It's just for me for later. I won't show anybody. I guarantee you that'll be the same dude that shows half his friends in the group chat, and he's like, "Look, I got a video of my girl sucking my dick now. Look, I want to see it." And if their friends
Yeah.
are assholes, they're gonna fucking save it and then spread it everywhere. And like obviously like in relationships, like it's scary shit because you think you can trust your partner, and you can be like, oh, it's fine, like I'll try to trust him, like my boyfriend or my girlfriend would never like send this to anybody. I really trust them. Then like the next day you wake up and like you're going to school and everybody's just staring at you and you're like, well, what's going on? Why are people staring at me? And like you get called to the principal's office and they're like, so heard you're sucking this nigga's dick and now the whole school has it. Like that's kind of the conversation you don't want to have with
You
like
don't
your
want to
parents.
be known as the girl around school as the one who got the nudes leaked, man.
Oh, you don't know how many countless girls when me and Christian were in school. At least I knew most of it. The amount of girls that would go like didn't come back to school because their nudes were leaked was like crazy. Like I know this one girl back in eighth grade got her nudes leaked, and I had her for bio, and she just never came back. Like
Really?
she came back. She was gone for like a week straight. No one saw her. And when she came back, everybody kind of like looked at her and was like, "Oh man, this girl got her nudes leaked." And like she was only like 15 and shit. And it's just like, oh my
Yeah, and
god.
that's kind of scary because like if that just keeps spreading around, like who knows how many weird people like look at it. Like sure, maybe the people in your age group are looking at it, and like as still as weird as it is, but like as soon as it gets thrown to someone who's not like under like 18 or whatever, like that's just like some child porn right there.
Yeah, like y'all think child porn's a joke. Y'all think, oh, I won't get caught. I'm 18. If I'm just jerking out to a 15-year-old, it doesn't matter. You just do your different. Yo, I swear, bro, you finna get clapped, especially if you fucking find out, bro. Like that ain't no joke.
That's some jail
Like,
time. That's some sex offender list registry right
yeah, like
there. Having to go around to your neighbors, knock on their door, and be like, "Hey, I'm on the sex offender registry list. I have to come tell you now."
yeah, like it's so scary. Like especially for some females too, because some females can get backlash for that. Especially like if you're selling your stuff, and obviously it's through online networks. Like obviously, if a guy tells you, "Yeah, I'm 18, don't worry," like you won't know, and then the Monday you're gonna knock at your door from like some of the cops being like, "Hey, you sold your news and your videos to a 15-year old," and then they get clapped for it. And it's just like, "Oh, bro, what the fuck?" Like he said it was 18, and like it's kind of crazy how much crazy shit can happen just from just pictures or even just like a relationship in general. Like if you're like one of those like kids that have like those strict parents and you tell your parent, hey, I'm dating a dude that's 18 and you're like 15, they finna clap on your ass. Because I know damn well like if like you're like it's cool. Like, like a lot of people are like it comes under circumstance too. Like if you're in school, let's say like you're like a freshman in school and you're dating a senior. All right, technically speaking, he can't get arrested or she can't get arrested because it was during school,
Yeah.
meaning that the relationship is okay. It's fine. Like you guys go to school, you guys do this and that. That's completely fine, and they won't normally have any jail time. That's like even proven. It's the whole law and everything. But it's when you're outside of all that and you're like in like the middle of a shoot on Tinder. You're 16 on Tinder, and then you meet this 18-year-old dude, and then you start texting back and forth, and you're like, "How old are you?" You're like, "Oh, I'm 18." Then like you're like midway through sex, and you're just like, "Okay, I'm 16." And like the dude's just like, "Oh, fuck, like don't tell anybody." And then she's like, yeah, okay, I won't tell anybody. And like obviously they're female. Females have such a high fucking power when it comes to like rape allegations that you can fucking meet a female, say, oh yeah, he raped me. I know damn well you're not winning that case. I'm pretty sure damn well she's gonna fucking
It's
win.
so hard to prove that like you didn't rape them. There's all these super sad stories of like girls who blamed like a rape case on a guy, and then if it's found out like way later when it's too late, and they're like like when they're finally like released out of prison, it's like oh she was lying the whole time.
Yeah, like it's so like crazy, like how many like cases that actually is true of like girls that like get too scared like when they have sex and like their parents find out and they're like, oh, like why would you do that? And he's like, oh, he forced me, and then like the parents are like, wait, he forced you? And he's like, yeah, he forced me, like this is not. And then like they go to the dude's just like, no, she told me yes. And then like the girl starts crying in front of the cops. Dude, you're kind of fucked at that point, and it's just like and it's just like what the fuck, like especially if you're the dude that knows you did nothing wrong, like it just feels like shit because you're just like, bro, like now I'm known as a dude that fucked like an underage girl. Once I go to prison, I'm getting my cheeks clapped because prisoners don't like pedophiles. They don't. That's a whole like thing there. Like if you're a pedophile and you go to jail, you're completely fucked. Like they'll kill you. You can be in there for murder, they won't care. You can be in there for a lot of shit. But if you're a pedophile, prisoners don't take lightly to that.
I
They'll
think if the, they're able to believe you that it was just one of those incidents where it's like yeah, like those 2 year differences thing, like oh she's six, like she told you she was 18 when she was truly like actually 16 and she didn't tell you till after type
yeah.
thing. I think I've heard that like some of them are like pretty like okay like
It
you're
happens.
good,
Yeah.
it
And
happens and
then
it
she like
sucks.
that white dude named Bob that like try to fuck a 7-year-old.
Yeah, when
And
it's like
then
that,
then you're
when you're
fucking
found with like
nuts.
5 terabytes of like like kitty porn on your laptop, and like you're walking around wearing a wife beater and like 300 pounds because you're super creepy and like driving around in your white van talking to
Yeah.
little kids at the park, then like yeah, sure, you get your ass beat and you get raped in jail.
Yeah, like dead ass, bro. Like it's fucking crazy. Like like people think jail. I'm not gonna lie, jail's a pretty shitty place. Get you like crash, you get you like a number, this and that. But at the same time, a lot of prisoners are there. Like I guess like a good like I'm gonna put the high of a number. Let's say like 25% of prisoners are just there because of like false accusations. And like a lot of the time though, there's like murders and there, a lot of other shit, like psychopaths and shit like that. A lot of people with, like schizophrenia and all that other shit. A lot of fucking mental issues. And it's just kind of, but at the same time, bro, a lot of prisoners have a lot more morals than people in actual society. I'll grant them that, bro. Like some of the prisoners there actually have a lot higher morals than people in society. And that's kind of crazy to think about. And it's just like, bro, like you could be like the most hardcore prisoner in there, but I guarantee you, you'll murder like anybody that had sex with a 5-year-old. Like I guarantee you, like it's fucking crazy. Like it's so weird like how much like society like pegs others as bad people just for their actions they've done with no actual evidence of why they did it. And like that's why a lot of the times like when it comes down back to like the whole like rape allegations of women and all that shit, like it's super hard now in society, especially now that you can kind of just basically get away with anything, especially like social media. If you just like text them back and forth and you just edit it out, like you think like oh send us a picture of what you did and you have someone to edit it for you, they're fucked because then they'll be like oh well he like look like this is the actual conversation, look this actually how it went down, and the dude's like well this is my conversation, look it's not edited, and it's just like well the female's crying and you're a dude and you're kind of like 20 years old and she's kind of like 16, so you're going to jail. That's it. That's fine. You're jail time at this point. So you're kind of fucked. And it's just like, and that's bringing back like how dudes want to make sex tapes. You do like a lot of people think it's funny when they're 16 having sex. That's illegal. Having sex before 18 is legal. That's a straight jail time for both of you guys because it's illegal. You can't have sex until you're 18. Like yeah, consensually. Like yeah,
Yeah.
obviously you can have fucking sex.
You can do it like as long as like both parties are like
Yeah,
consenting and like if like the parents do find out and they're cool with it and all
yeah,
that,
you chilling.
then you're good.
But if you're 16 and the other girl's 16, the guy's 16, both are 16. Y'all
Just
parents
don't
were.
act like oh I did nothing wrong when it comes down to like the parents finding out and like calling the
Yeah,
cops on you.
yeah, because like you like at 16 you can't have like anything before 18 you can't have sex. It's like the whole like law and everything.
Yeah, the age of consent is like 18, right?
18, yeah.
Yeah.
Next year in Hawaii. In Hawaii, 16.
Yeah, and then like some other places.
Yeah, so my place is
Speaking, do you remember that meme of like Patrick like opening his eyes with like the flares and it's like age of consent like here and then like I think it was like
Pakistan,
yeah,
Pakistan.
it's like 0 and like his eyes are like super wide open with like giant flares on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of like don't get me wrong, like, a lot of like age of consent. Honestly, it's like people are like age is but a number. This isn't that. I can have sex at fucking 14 if I wanted to. Oh my god, yes, I was gonna find out. But the age of consent is put there like it's for a reason, you know. Like when you're 18, you're an adult here. You know, like if you get pregnant, you're an adult here, so you're chilling.
By then you're pretty much like most people by 18 either have a job or like they're able to work, so if something does happen at least like you could either go working or the other person could go working to like help support you and all that you know
Then you have like those people that capitalize off that shit by putting the show fucking 16 and pregnant, and it's just like really, dude. But at that point, I think the places that do that actually have like the consent rate is like 16 or some shit. I think so.
yeah
I think the states that allow that. I mean, yeah, like if you're airing a whole show about some girl being pregnant at 16, you had to have at least some type of consent or some shit like that, you know? Like I'm pretty sure you have to. And it's just like oh like a lot of people like a lot of girls joke around about that shit where it's like I'm just gonna get pregnant for money, and it's just like okay, but like what if the dude just leaves you afterwards? They didn't want a kid. Like you're kind of fucked at that point. A lot
yeah
of people use like we have a whole podcast about this. If your homegirl says just stick it in raw real quick, and don't worry,
don't do it,
don't
it's not worth
fucking
it.
do it. It's not worth it. Yes, you may think in the moment, it's just a tip. It's just a tip. You gonna do work, you do bad, it's just a tip. All right.
Is it really gonna be
Is
worth
it?
it when you find out you're pregnant? She's pregnant. You gotta drop out of school and start working a minimum
Exactly.
wage job.
Do you remember the couple in high school where the girl got pregnant by the dude and the dude like dropped out and had to get a job to support the kid?
Oh
or
no.
the one where okay, so there was this dude. I'm pretty sure like a good thing. I'm pretty sure one person knows about this, and I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to say anything about this. But I'm pretty sure everybody found out eventually that this one dude got this girl pregnant, and she was only like 14, 15 or some shit.
How
But
old was the dude?
the dude's 15, and the girl was 15 at the time, or 16 or something. But the parents let them have the baby. Like the parents were like the girl's parents were like, yeah, sure, you can have a kid, and so they had a kid. And I was like, wait a minute, like that dude really has a fucking like you see him around school. I'm pretty sure I've showed him around school. I'm
Really?
pretty sure I have showed you him around school. And I'm like, Christian, look, I said, dude, they got the girl
I
pregnant.
don't think
Like the
so.
girl dropped out of high school and everything to take care of the kid. And it's kind of crazy because the parents were okay with it. And I'm just like, well, if you have parents that are okay with it, it's fine. But that's still kind of
Yeah.
weird being the dude that like if you're known around school as the person that's pregnant or like the guy that got the girl pregnant, it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
The best case scenario, if like you're ever to get pregnant when you're in your teenage years and really young, is that your parents are really supportive and they'll actually help you through it, take care of the kid. If you still keep wanting to go to school and all that, and they don't just dump you out and they're like, okay, you're on your own type thing, or like just hate you forever because of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's kind of like it's one of those things where it's like bro, like all right, look, listen, y'all want like we had all talks about this, but I'll say it again because I like talking about this shit. If y'all want to have sex, have it protected. If y'all want to have raw sex, y'all better hope you grow on the pill or go to CVS next morning, get Plan B. Y'all can live off that shit. It actually does fucking work. Trust me, it works.
you either stop buying yourself stuff because you want to, do raw sex and you're buying, birth control for your girl or like, Plan Bs, like Halen said, or, you just don't have any sex because you can't afford anything.
Yeah, like not gonna lie, like if hey, condoms are expensive, bro. No judgment, man. If you don't want to go through the effort of buying them, they're fucking expensive. All right, like they are. Like it's like what the fuck, bro? Like you want like I'm trying to fuck, and y'all making condoms $10 a pack. Like what the fuck? Like nigga, like lower that shit down, bro. Like fuck. But at the same time, it's a company. They need money. But at the same time, it's like, look, if you don't have the money to buy anything, don't have sex. Oh,
Yeah. And remember, never be afraid to go into like a Planned Parenthood or anything where you can get free condoms, free birth control, and all that.
yeah, like, oh yeah, really. Actually, you can do that. I completely forgot. You can just walk in and be like, hey, here's an ID. Or I think with the parents' consent also, if you're like under the age of 18.
I don't even know. I think you
Oh,
can.
yes.
I'm pretty sure you can just kind of walk in because like it's all confidential and like they'll let you just do it because like they're trying to help people like with this type of thing.
Oh, maybe. I know you can just walk in with your parent, like under the age of 18. You can just be like, hey, my kid, birth control now. And they'll be like, all right, cool. You want the shot, the pills, or some other shit?
Yeah.
Usually people just pick pills, but that's like a lot of time girls like fight over that because it's like, but my hormones are gonna be everywhere for a couple months, this and that. But I'm like, but think about it this way, all right? Your hormones will be fucked up for a couple months, but I'm pretty sure that raw sex will feel real fucking good. And you'll be complaining afterwards, huh, pussy?
If you don't want all these hormone imbalances, then again, just don't do it. Wear a condom or just wait till you have money to buy condoms or get them from somewhere.
Or just settle for sucking dick and eating pussy at this point. Like, you know what? Like, I'm fucking say it. I'm fucking say it. You know what? If you're the type of nigga that can't settle for getting your dick sucked, you're just a fucking panocha. You're a bitch. Because honestly, bro, getting your dick sucked was fire as fuck. So how about you man up, get on the saddle, and just say, fuck it, I'll settle for my dick sucked and I'll just wait to get condoms so I can fuck my girlfriend. It's not a fucking problem. And it's like your homegirl's like, I'm on birth control, it's fine. Even then, though, birth control's not 100%. I think, yeah, like, there's like a rare case of like someone be like, I got pregnant on birth control. That's like rare as fuck. But still, like, birth control's not 100%, like, guaranteed they won't get pregnant. Like, you can nut in that bitch a lot, and she'll probably fucking end up getting pregnant once or twice if she misses like a day other pill. Like, you're fucked. Or you could be the dude that says, hey, I got like a stockpile of Plan B pills. Want to take Plan B? And even then, y'all better fucking hope that shit fucking works. Because, like, even I don't know if that works half the time, but according to a lot of sources, it fucking does. So either if you're gonna have sex, just use protection. Make sure you have precautionary measures just in case you nut in the bitch, especially if you do it raw. If not, you using a condom, good for you. Wrap it before you tap it. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. All that shit. But honestly, y'all think raising kids is easy. Y'all be talking shit about your parents, like, oh, you didn't raise me well. This is not that ass, bro. If you're 8 to 16 years old trying to raise a kid, I guarantee you're gonna fail miserably in like the first year. That's just the truth of it.
Yeah,
Like it's
man.
bad as fuck. Like y'all niggas are fucking stupid. Y'all niggas see like Southerners over there in the East South shit having kids in Virginia at like 16. And you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with them? How the fuck can you afford that shit? The real reason they can't. They just have a parent that's willing to fucking sacrifice more fucking money that they should be using for you on their fucking grandkid now. And it's just like, nigga, like, come on, bro, like, be responsible. Wrap your, the way silly, wrap your willy. Fucking do everything precautionary. Don't fucking be stupid and post sex tapes everywhere. Don't fucking be fucking retarded. Like, just, just don't do anything that's gonna get you in trouble. Like, this is the whole point. The whole point of this podcast right now is just to say, don't do anything that's gonna get you in trouble. Because a lot of this shit is stupid. Like, a lot of these fucking celebrities getting their shit leaked, it's retarded. Especially because they could have just avoided it if they just didn't record themselves or say anything about it. Kind of like that one tweet that Offset had where he was like, "I want dick and balls in my mouth," and like no one knows if that's real or not. But it's really funny because like they were like, "Oh, like he was hacked, he was hacked, he was hacked," and it's like,
Dude, didn't he start tweeting out a bunch of random stuff after that to make it seem
yeah,
like he was hacked?
yeah, he was like one of his tweets was like, "I want dick and balls in my mouth, licking balls, big dick," and then like, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is he gay?" And like later on, they were posting like Cardi B posted and was like, "Oh look, the account was had can't get in there, like see," and they were just kind of playing off like he was like, "Hey," and I like and it's just kind of like, bro, what the fuck? Like I want to believe that's real. I really want to believe he was just straight up about it. He wasn't high or anything. He was sober as fuck and just decided to tweet, "I want dick and balls in my mouth." I really, oh my god, it's so funny.
He got too tired of Cardi B.
Yeah, honestly,
She turned him gay.
I don't doubt it. I fucking bitches loud as fuck. Hey, if you're a Cardi B fan, fuck you, bro. Like, I swear to God, man, you're the type of girl that talk with your hands clapping and thinking you win an argument by making loud noises. Fucking dumbass idiots. I swear to God, man. Cardi B is fucking terrible. And the only time she actually sings was in Spanish, and I actually listened to some of her music in Spanish because it's actually pretty good. She had like one song that's actually pretty fucking good. But like, it's either the same niggas I've listened to 6ix9ine. But high key 6ix9ine kind of fire though. Hey, he's gonna be out. He has 2 years in jail now. Actually, you know what?
I heard about that. I
forgot about that. Yeah,
6ix9ine getting out of jail. It was supposed to be he got out of jail in like 72 hours when like the announcement first came out. But then it went down to like him just having 2 years, right?
yeah. They were like, the judge was like, "All right, look, we can't pardon you in like 2 days. That's kind of eh. But hear me out, all right? You're sentenced to about like fucking a good amount of years in jail. How about we just sentence that shit down because you get time served doing some other shit or some shit like that, and then you just stay in jail for 2 years, and then the PFP like, I bet good behavior, you probably get out in like a 1 year. You know, like it looks pretty good for 6ix9ine. Is he gonna live once he gets out?
Probably
Who the
not.
fuck knows? You know, he's probably gonna get shot up by the blood and shit. He's dead as fuck when he gets out. Is he gonna have a career after this? Possibly, you know, like 6ix9ine built his career just from just yelling into a mic and saying random shit, but he did say all his gang affiliated shit on there. So I don't know what he's gonna rebrand himself as because it's kind of like when it comes down to that, like actually, yeah, I want to talk about this. 6ix9ine as a branding point, he was just a dude yelling in his fucking mic in the booth about killing people, gang related shit. But now that he's snitching on everybody, trying to get out of jail and backfire because he's still in jail. You know, like when he comes out, like a bunch of artists already said, like, I don't want to work with him. He's a snitch. I'm not working with him. He's a snitch. I'm not working with him. He's a snitch. I'm not working with him. He's a snitch. I'm not. We're not doing that here.
Yo, what they gotta cover up though?
Exactly. I don't know. Hmm. Oh shit, huh? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. No, it's weird though, cause like it's not weird, but it's kind of crazy. Like that man really snitched out a bunch of artists too. Like they were like, oh, this person's the fucking blood too. Like why don't you kind of clap him? YNW Melly killed a man, and like that man was. I think he actually might be going in jail, but I don't know. I don't think he is, but he was supposed to. Kodak's still in jail too. Again, that man's always in jail. Kodak is always in jail. Kodak Black is always in jail. He's never out of jail for more than like a couple months, and then he just goes to jail. That man's retarded. Like it's so annoying.
Remember when he dropped this when he was live streaming in the bath, taking a shower, and he dropped his phone?
Yeah.
That was funny, man.
Like that was comedy. Kodak Black honestly can stay in jail forever. Either way, he makes bangers when he comes out, so it don't matter. Bobby Shmurda's coming out next year.
What like around what time next year?
Oh, I think December maybe.
December, damn.
Or summer. I think it's summer. Bobby Shmurda's coming out. That means Hot Nigga 2's coming out. That means Bobby Shmurda's coming out. Oh my god, yes, bro. Bobby Shmurda, man.
What if he comes out and he's like, I'm quitting the music career because I've rethought my life over in jail?
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Bobby Shmurda is fire, dude. I don't take it. Supposed to be released in a couple years also, because that man got like 7 years. That sucks, bro. Man, rip TK. Like that man, like that man made good music. Bobby Shmurda's coming out. 6ix9ine's gonna die. I guarantee it. I guarantee that man's gonna die, bro. Like 6ix9ine's gonna get fucking shot and clapped and blasted. Everything is gonna be thrown down on that nigga. Rip that man. He had a good run though.
Either stays in jail to like stay alive, or hire some real good like security.
I'm pretty sure that man's dead broke though. Like I'm pretty sure he's just broke at this point. I'm pretty sure they took all his money. I guarantee they took all his fucking money. And it's like he still kept his royalties for his music. Then maybe he has money. But like either way, like what are you gonna do? Like if you're gonna be a solo artist forever, because like no one's gonna forgive you for snitching. Like every artist has said, yeah, I'm not working with them.
That's the new artist, basically.
Yeah, basically, if any up and coming artists are gonna be like, yeah, I'll give 6ix9ine a chance, and like do music with them, then maybe. But at the same time, it's like all the new artists are just gonna end up being like a bunch of like sad boy simp music niggas, because that's what made music now. And it's like, oh, like fuck, like after once Juice WRLD died, I'm telling you, bro, all that's gonna come out is fucking simp music. I guarantee you, there's gonna be one good rapper after this that's not gonna rap about simping. I guarantee that, bro. Like, and I think there is. There's always like that one artist that brings something new. Like I know, like when Ski Mask and X first came out, they were all about like the emo screamo rap, and they brought that in there. And then, which was funny because I remember back when it first came out, everybody was talking mad shit about it, and it was like, "Oh, that's fucking weird. Why you listen to screamo rap, but then listen to screamo rock? Like, why would you do that? It's fucking. It sounds disgusting. Like, why would you do that?" And then like a bunch of the clout came out to them, and they were like, "Oh yeah, yes, X is amazing. Ski Mask knows what he's doing. It's super good music."
I remember hearing Ski Mask a long time ago, and I was like, "Damn, this man fire!" But I never like looked into the music or anything. And then when X like first started blowing it up, and hearing like his like screamo rap, I liked it, but like I never like looked into it basically.
No, yeah, back when Ski Mask and X were still on SoundCloud, Hector actually, our good friend Hector showed me Ski Mask before he was before he blew up, and the first song I heard was "Take a Step Back" featuring X, and like the beginning of the song is super funny because it's just like I think they're fucking a girl in there, and they're like "Hit me, baby," and it's just like a bunch of moaning in there, and he starts just yelling fucked up like real fucking loud, and like you listen to it and you're like, wow, it sounds really bad. At first, you're just like, why am I listening to people yelling in the mic? And then like it gets like actually goes on, or you start hearing like the actual rap, and it's just like you understand like the fact that like it's like whoa, like it's so different, it's good, and then like and it's like whoa, it's crazy, and like a lot of people were talking shit about it because they were like, why do I want to listen to some dude yelling? And then now like Ski Mask blew up, and it's just like everyone's like, yeah, he's good, like it's amazing, he's fine. And then you had like talking about music at this point, and then you have the people that were like mumble rap is garbage. They were like mumble rap is terrible. Why
Oh
this and that?
yeah.
This and that. I used to talk mad shit about mumble rappers too. I fucking hated them. I was like, bro, I don't listen to someone going slat that bitch is money. Like I don't want to listen to that. And then but then like, and you find like the one artist that can do it good, and you're just like, maybe I shouldn't have talked shit if I can do it good. Like, and then when Uzi was coming out. When Lil Uzi Vert was first popping off, my friend showed me it. He was like, "Oh, listen to Lil Uzi Vert. He's really good." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Lil Uzi Vert?" And I listened to his music, and I'm just kind of like, "Okay." I'm like, so like he's kind of mumbling, but all right, it's kind of good. And that's and like he blew up also because actually I don't even know what song blew him up. It could have been EXO Tour Life. Cause that one's been that's when emo rap came to me. He's like, oh my friend are dead, push me to the. That was everybody's song for that good fucking summer and shit. And everybody at school was fucking like, oh my god, I don't have any friends anymore. I want to go die. And then you have like, then you have like those people that bandwagon after someone dies, like Lil Peep, and they realize like Lil Peep died, and everybody was like, oh rip Peep, rip this, rip that. Oh he died too young, and I'm just like, yo, but like when the fuck did you listen to him? I don't remember y'all listening to him. Like if you go back to my old snaps, I posted Lil Peep's music on my snap. I can guarantee you that I did because I thought he was really good. And like once he died, I was kind of like, oh man, like rip, no more music. And like it was just, and then like everybody was like, oh rip Peep, rip Peep. I'm like, yo, wait a minute, like y'all didn't even know who he was.
Where y'all come from?
Yeah, until he died. Like same thing what happened with Juice WRLD. Like a lot of people that listen to Juice WRLD, like he died and then he just blew up and he like I think his Lucid Dreams got to like 1 billion views. Oh yeah, if you look on Spotify right now, his the count is at 1 billion.
What?
Yeah, like Lucid Dreams at 1 billion listens on Spotify right now.
Damn.
Like that's fucking crazy. Like it's so weird. Like cause like it was still pretty. But that song was really good. I'll give you that song. I'll always say that song was really good. But it's until after he died that like he like his music just skyrocketed. He was already on the come up. He died sadly, R.I.P. But they made funny ass memes out of it, bro. I'm not even gonna fucking lie, bro. Those memes are hilarious. yo, Juice, the cops are getting your perks on the way down to your place. And it's the video of Patrick stuck in a little gummy patties, but they replace it with perks. And he just, that's so funny. That is so funny to me.
That was like the best one.
That was so funny. Like it's like, but like, it's like R.I.P. You know, rest in peace, that man. He was making good music. But like, like and like because of his death, like it was his death brought about so much shit too, because like they were just like, oh, like now all these rappers are like, I'm off the perks, I'm off drugs are bad, drugs are this. And like they listen to their song and they're like, I smoke weed, I pop molly, I drink lean. And it's just like, okay, like, all right, listen here, like if you're gonna say you're off drugs, don't record about drugs at this point. Like just fucking, like that. I like that's at this point, like, yeah, just stop, like stop. Like I know a lot of them now, like a lot of the times, like we, like rappers do make their money off like glorifying drug use because it's catchy. But then like now that they see like all these like really young people are just dying from overdoses, it's kind of like, do I really want to be the dude that still raps about doing drugs? And it's now like a lot of them are just reforming, like, quote unquote reforming, and they're just like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna stop recording on about drugs and just record about Jesus. Yeah, like Kanye,
Jesus is king.
Jesus King Kanye. Like if y'all that like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, y'all just hate on Kanye too much, bro. Fucking despise it. Y'all hate on him too much. Oh, look, he's rapping about God now. Oh, shut your bitch ass up. I bet you guarantee he's better than fucking Lizzo. Y'all fucking females listen to fucking Lizzo, that fucking cow looking ass bitch, thinking she's good. Bro, she's fucking garbage. She is complete utter trash, and no one can tell me otherwise. Oh, you're fat shaming her. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. She is garbage. She is absolute garbage, makes no good music. The only reason girls like her is because she's body confident. And you guys think that feminism is all fucking high and dandy. But as soon as a white man clap your cheeks and you're fucking call him daddy and shit, y'all ain't feminist anymore, huh? Y'all fucking daddy's bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. This was garbage. And y'all talk too much shit about Kanye and shit. Like, fucking, the fuck out of here. Like, fuck, bro. That shit pisses me off. It's just garbage. Like, it's bad. Like, I know, like, all right, I'm not gonna lie. Kanye as a whole, as a person, is weird. That man is weird. Yes, he has weird tendencies, but his music is good. He raps about his life. He raps about things he thinks about. Um, and it's kind of crazy. It's kind of funny because I know when the Jesus King came out, everybody didn't like it because it was gospel, and even he said like, I want to make even the Life of Pablo was was Life of Pablo was a gospel, but with cussing in it. He said that Life of Pablo was gonna be my gospel album of cussing in it. That's why a lot of times there he says like, and then he still raps about some shit about like drug use and not drug, but like hoes and bitches and shit. And it's and then you have like Yeezus, where he got more shit because of it, because they were like, he has a god complex, he thinks he's God, he thinks he's this, he thinks he's that. And it's like, look, all right, look, Kanye's weird. All right, I'm not gonna say that was his album idea smart. Maybe not. I don't think it was a smart choice to have a god complex and have people talk shit about you. But like he raps about his life. A lot of artists get shit for the way they rap because they're just like, oh, like I talk shit about Lizzo right now too. I'm not saying Lizzo's bad. I'll take that back. I'm not saying I don't. I personally would not listen to her. I just don't like what she raps about. I don't like the way. I don't like her singing. I don't like the way she talks about. You know, like, I don't like that. I don't like her. I don't even know what half it's about. Sometimes it's about her like making fun of men, and it's just like, all right, but you're like the size of my fucking cow outside my house. But all right, you go up, sis. Like you're fine. And it's like a lot of artists get so much shit and flack because it's just like, oh, like this man, I have a conversation with my girlfriend too. Like, I talk to her about this way too much about music and shit because it just pisses me off. Because it's like you have like those people like, oh my god, who's a good example? Blueface. Blueface is an excellent fucking example of trash music that somehow works.
I
Like,
forgot Blueface
like
existed.
Blueface is terrible, terrible.
Blueface, baby.
Blueface,
Yeah.
Blueface, baby. Yeah. But it's so bad. It's good. Like I fucking I listened to Shutterflow 2. I think it's one with the Blueface featured in it. And when that man comes out saying Blueface, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I get hyped up. Like fuck yeah, that song's fire. And it's just like bro, like, but then you think about it, you're just like, man, this man's real
When
garbage.
Tatiana came out.
Bust down, Tatiana.
I got so annoyed by that song. It came out so much. It was like bust down, Tatiana.
Bust
All the
down.
girls going down. I'm like, fuck, man.
You walk across school, and all the black girls on the benches twerking, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Put that shit away. There's fucking kids here. Put that shit away. Like it was like, bro, like, what the fuck are you guys doing twerking on the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna say that for a podcast about talking about the fucking black girls and sheer confidence and shit. That's gonna be a whole ass another fucking podcast episode. That's gonna be next this upcoming week's pod. All we can is Christmas after holiday break.
Christmas. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's go on holiday break.
Yeah, after our holiday break, we'll come back and I'll rant to you guys about me and my problems with females and their body confidence and their fucking complex of be thinking they're better than men. But we're reaching the 1 hour mark, so
time to say
time to say goodbye to our fellow viewerships. Thank you for all the support. Please shout us out if you can. We need the clout. We lost all our viewership. We're at 20 now. We're going down, man. we need this shit now.
For our couple followers, come on, man.
Yeah,
Show us to someone.
Help us out, please. It will mean a lot to us.
Yes.
If you give us proof, show us proof. We'll do it. We'll shout you out on everything. We'll do whatever we can.
Yeah.
Like,
So remember to have a good Christmas.
yeah, have a Christmas.
Remember, don't go downstairs at night because you won't see Santa Claus eating your milk and cookies. You'll just see him clapping your mom's cheeks.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Later.